Some of these energy drinks are basically coffee in a fancy can. Others are a one-way ticket to the emergency room. And most people have no idea which is which. Energy drinks are everywhere. Gas stations, gyms, school bags, office desks. They've quietly become the most popular drinks on the planet. After soda and water, billions of cans are sold every year. And the marketing is brilliant. Cool logos, extreme sports, influencers slamming them before workouts. But behind the colors and the hype, there's a dark truth nobody talks about. Some of these drinks are safe-ish, some are risky, and a few are genuinely dangerous. So today, we're ranking the biggest energy drinks in the world from safest to scariest. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which can to grab, which one to think twice about, and which one to put back on the shelf. Let's start with the basics. The main ingredient in every energy drink is caffeine. Caffeine is not evil. A normal cup of coffee has around 80 to 100 milligrams. Health authorities say healthy adults can safely have up to 400 milligrams of caffeine per day. The problem with energy drinks is two things. One, they don't just give you caffeine. They stack it with sugar, taurine, guarana, ginseng, B vitamins, and a bunch of other stimulants. Two, the doses in some cans are so high that one drink can blow past your safe daily limit. So the danger isn't caffeine itself, it's the combination and the amount. Now let's rank them. We're going from the safest end of the shelf to the scariest. Starting with Red Bull, the original, the one that started the whole industry. A standard 8.4-ounce can of Red Bull has about 80 milligrams of caffeine. That's basically the same as a cup of coffee. The sugar version has around 27 grams of sugar, which is a lot, but the sugar-free version cuts that out completely. Red Bull is actually one of the more moderate options out there. It's not health food. But if you're drinking one small can a day, it's roughly the same as your morning coffee. Verdict: relatively safe in moderation. The main issue is sugar in the regular version, not caffeine overload. Next up, Monster. The big black can. A standard 16-ounce Monster has about 160 milligrams of caffeine. That's double a Red Bull, but still within the safe daily range if it's your only source. The bigger problem with Monster is the sugar. The original flavor packs around 54 grams of sugar in one can. That's more than a can of Coke. Drinking one of these is like drinking soda with a caffeine boost. The zero sugar versions are much better choices. Verdict: the caffeine is okay, but the sugar in the regular versions is brutal. Pick the zero sugar version if you must. Now let's talk about Celsius. This one has been blowing up. Market as a healthy fitness drink. Zero sugar. Vitamins, green tea extract. Sounds great. But here's the catch. One can of Celsius has 200 milligrams of caffeine. That's more than 2 cups of coffee in a single can. For someone who's never had caffeine before, that can hit hard. Heart racing, jitters, anxiety, sweating. The marketing makes it feel like a wellness drink. But your body doesn't care about marketing. 200 milligrams is 200 milligrams. Verdict: low sugar is great, but the caffeine is high. Fine for caffeine-tolerant adults. Risky for teenagers and beginners. Now we're entering the danger zone. Welcome to Bang Energy. This one is huge in the gym world. The can is loud. The flavors are wild. And the caffeine content is no joke. One can of Bang has 300 milligrams of caffeine. That's the equivalent of 3 to 4 cups of coffee in one can that you can chug in 5 minutes. Now mix that with the fact that most people don't drink it slowly. They slam it. They drink it before a workout when their heart rate is already going up. They sometimes drink 2 in a day. That's where things get dangerous. 300 milligrams hitting your bloodstream fast can spike your heart rate, raise your blood pressure, and trigger a real medical episode in people who don't even know they have heart issues. Verdict: way too strong for casual drinkers. Only for people who really know their caffeine tolerance. Now let's talk about a category that scares doctors. Pre-workout energy drinks and ultra-high caffeine drinks. Some of these contain 300, 400, even 500 milligrams of caffeine per can. That's past the safe daily limit for an entire adult, packed into one drink that costs $3 at a gas station. Add in beta-alanine, yohimbine, and other stimulants, and you've got a chemistry experiment in a can. These drinks have been linked to real reports of heart attacks, irregular heartbeats, seizures, and in extreme cases, deaths, especially in young, healthy people who didn't know they had an underlying heart condition. Verdict: dangerous for the average person. Not worth the risk for the small energy boost. But the worst of all is a category that quietly killed a chain you might remember. Some energy drinks have been pulled from the market after multiple deaths. One famous example: a drink that contained around 390 milligrams of caffeine in a single bottle was linked to the death of a teenager and faced major lawsuits. That's the level of seriousness we're talking about. These aren't just sugar bombs. They're cardiac risk in a can. Now let's zoom out. Who actually gets hurt by these drinks? The danger isn't equal for everyone. The people most at risk are teenagers, people with undiagnosed heart conditions, people who mix energy drinks with alcohol, people who drink them on an empty stomach, and people who drink them before intense exercise. That's a lot of people, and most of them have no idea they're playing with fire. So how do you drink energy drinks safely if you really enjoy them? Here are the rules. 1. Never have more than 400 milligrams of caffeine in a day, from all sources combined. That includes coffee, tea, pre-workout, and energy drinks. 2. Avoid energy drinks if you're under 18. Your heart and brain are still developing, and the high doses hit you harder. 3. Never mix energy drinks with alcohol. It masks how drunk you are and stresses your heart. 4. Don't slam them before workouts. Your heart rate is already elevated. Stacking caffeine on top is a real risk. 5. Read the label, not the front, the back. Look at caffeine per can. Look at total sugar. That's the only thing that tells the truth. Here's the reality. Most adults can enjoy a moderate energy drink once in a while without any harm. The problem is the culture. Drinking 2 cans a day, slamming pre-workouts, mixing them with stimulants, treating them like water. That's where people end up in hospital beds. And it's almost always young, otherwise healthy people who think they're invincible. They're not. Nobody is. The truth is, no energy drink can replace good sleep, proper food, and a decent routine. If you need 3 cans of caffeine a day just to function, the can is not your problem. Your life is. Fix the foundation. The cans should be a treat, not a crutch. If this video opened your eyes to what's really in your favorite can, hit that subscribe button right now. We break down real health truths like this every single week, and you don't want to miss the next one. And before you go, tell me in the comments, which energy drink do you drink the most? And are you going to think twice about it now? I read every single comment.